What's up, ladies and gents? This is your boy Marlon. We are back at it again with another edition of the show. So, if this is your first time watching, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Turn on that post notification bell, baby, so you never miss out on the daily updates that we have in the land of PlayStation and Xbox, as well as PC and graphics cards and ROG Ally X's and Xbox Allies and expensive Legion Goes. If that is something that intrigues you, then this is the place for you. Welcome back to the channel, guys. All right. Today is the Lord's Day. Every day is the Lord's Day. Happy freaking Sunday to you guys, man. Bonus freaking stream today for you boys and girls. Hit that like button, hit that share button. You know what it is. You know what it's going to be. It's your boy, and I'm back. All right. So, oh boy, these topics today on a Sunday. I'm gonna need a little bit of water on this one, guys. I'm gonna need a little bit of water on this one, bro. Happy Sunday, beautiful people. Need a little bit of water, man. Water is life, ladies and gentlemen. Water is life, man. You drink lots of water and it does wonders for you. Okay? So I appreciate you boys. All right. So I do have a lot to talk about and discuss today. I want to talk about the situation that's popping off with the PlayStation 6. We do have an insane report here to go over and discuss with you boys. So I appreciate y'all. Insane, apparently, 5090 ray tracing performance, which is absolutely insane to the freaking membrane at this doggone point. All right. So we're going to talk about that. Last of Us Part 3. If my wife is watching this right now, Yeah, she'll be extremely happy. Just even hearing me talk about Last of Us Part 3, I really still do think that after part 2, I'm okay if they don't even entertain the idea for a Last of Us Part 3. That's just me. Would I want a Last of Us Part 3? Yeah, sure. Do I need a Last of Us Part 3? No, I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm Gucci. My girl Ellie, everything is straight, man. I'm still heartbroken. On what went down in the story, but can't have it all. You know what I'm saying? You can't have it all. So I'm trying to be okay with the idea of what happened to one of my brothers. You feel what I'm saying? And I think it's been 5 years, man, and it's been riding on me a lot. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm okay with it. I'm okay with the way how it ended, and where do you go from there? You know what I'm saying? Where do you go from there? And so there are other games that I feel like Naughty Dog, have access to. I mean, they have these IPs, legendary IPs. When we, think about games like Jak and Daxter, which I know a lot of people have missed out on playing, Jak and Daxter. When I think about that kind of caliber of IP, you think about the golden PS2 days and how legendary, those IPs were back in the day. And so, and talking about Uncharted, which I've already told you guys, I mean, it gets no more legendary than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why I love what I do. You know what I'm saying? And I can't believe, man, it's been 19 and a half years since I've been doing this professionally, bro. 19 and a half years. And I can count on my hands the years as the years go by. Some of the greatest IPs that I've played. And I was fortunately given the opportunity to play early, or given the opportunity to play. And there was around the time when I met my wife, this was like back in 21, right? I'm not going to say no names because you just don't know who is watching. All right. So we just going to keep it a buck. So back in 21, I just to say I had let's just call the person Philip. All right. I was in contact with Philip, and Philip was like, hey, look, I want to share something with you, but you cannot say to anybody what this is. Okay. And I was like, okay. I'm like, okay, my lips are sealed. My lips to God ears. We straight. We good. So back then I had my P.O. box, and I was like, okay, all right. But Philip was like, hey, I will send you something. Okay. And promise me you're not going to share anything. So I was like, all right, cool. So end up getting the package in, and I looked at what was sent to me, and I was like, oh, no way. I'm like, no way. I don't believe it. You guys know how I get down, right? I was like, nah. And this particular IP was mentioned before by a beloved studio. I'm not going to go into no details because I don't know if Philip is watching, but I'm just saying that particular IP is a beloved IP. And my thought process behind all that was like, wait a minute. So y'all trying to Sony is trying to bring this back, and they were like, possibly, yes. And I was like, I'm like, what? Let's freaking go. Right? I was so hyped. I was like, man, if Sony brings this IP back, bro, we are in for a treat. Because I keep saying to myself, I'm like, man, Uncharted, Last of Us, Jack and Daxter, some of the greatest IPs ever made. And Naughty Dog, you can say whatever you want to say about Naughty Dog, but Naughty Dog has a place. They have a place, man, right here in gaming. Yes, they started to kick things into high gear after doing so much. Last of Us Part 2 this, Last of Us Part 2 that, remaster this, remake this, Uncharted Collection this, blah, blah, blah. But nothing concrete. The only thing concrete that we know that they were working on was, think, Marlon, think. Factions 2. And then Factions 2 got canceled. So I was like, man. Factions 2 being canceled, I'm like, this is not good at all. Like, this sucks. And so I was like, well, you know what? It is what it is from there. And this is why I've always been so passionate about what I do, because, man, being able to be a part of the industry for years and seeing the highs and lows of IPs that I grew up on and want to see. And when I saw the article, even mentioning Uncharted, and I was just like, man, like Uncharted 4, and that's even also another series that I'm okay with. After Uncharted 4, I'm good. Like, I don't want an Uncharted 5. I'm good, because the way how it ended, I was just like, okay, all right, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's it. It just makes perfect sense. But hey, imagine an Uncharted 5. That's easily going to do 10 million copies. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine another Uncharted game in today's time? You got PS5 Pro. I mean, you literally have all the horsepower, all the technology. The engines are modified. They're better. I mean, look at the Decima engine now. I mean, you could see how much we have evolved. Look at Last of Us Part 2, remake. Look at Last of Us Part 1, being remade and all that. Well, Last of Us Part 2 remaster, and then Last of Us Part 1 remake. Like, you can see the quality, especially Last of Us Part 1, and you see how amazing that actually looks. Oh my God. So can you imagine an Uncharted 5 just built from the ground up for PS5 and for PS5 Pro? Absolutely bananas. And like I said, Sony have some of the greatest IPs in the world, man. But hey, I can't fault Naughty Dog, because I'm like, well, if they're just taking a break from Uncharted and Last of Us and doing Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet, I'm like, something brand new, something in space, something that they have never done before. Let's freaking go. Because you know what, doggone it? That's something that we've been missing. You know what I'm saying? And we don't get that a lot in this entire generation. We don't get new IPs. We don't get outside the box games, right? We just been getting the same thing over and over and over and over again. And yes, Naughty Dog, they have been dragging their feet. And they're one of the only studios that I would even say this generation was like a major, major letdown. And I was just like, okay, bro, like, what are we doing right now? But now it seems like all eyes and all hands are on deck when it comes to the Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet. If you hear something growling right now, it's my stomach, okay? I just had some tacos earlier today, and I don't know what's going on with my stomach right now. My stomach is like... So if you hear that, you probably wonder what that sound is. It's my stomach, okay? Don't know why. Had 2 chicken tacos before I started the show, and my stomach is just like, yo, what's going on? But your boy is fine. Your boy is fine. So get back on course here. Okay, so yeah, so Naughty Dog, they got a lot to prove with the Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet. They got a lot to prove. They have a lot to prove here, especially Cancerin. Oh God, sorry. canceling Factions 2 and everything like that. Hey, man, they got to step up to the plate. They got to make it happen. They got to do something. Okay. So there is that one. And moving forward, we have Sucker Punch Dev. You already know. We're not even going to go into all the nitty gritty of this, but you guys already know what the heck is going on there. Okay. Got fired because of mocking someone who passed away. And it's just not right. And I feel like that's just the easy way out, getting fired. I just feel like it's just like, man, you work so hard to have this career that everybody would wish for. And then you throw it away. You throw it away. Why? You just throw it away. I'm sorry. Makes no sense to me. You threw it all away for what? For what reason? Right? Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Probably not. And I'm going to talk more about that. Probably not. Okay. We have some big news on Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet. We also have some ROG Xbox Ally prices. We have a prices report here. Seems like the price got leaked. We don't know. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's shift gears to our first topic at hand. All right. Now, let's talk about the Sucker Punch situation. I want to put a time. I have a lot to say on this. Let's talk about that first, because I can't wait to get to that topic. So we're going to talk about it now. All right. Because dog, man, you know, let me say this, man. Hit the like button for me, guys. Hit the like button before we shift gears to the first topic here. Please hit that like button. Okay. Very, very important. If you want to continue to see these shows moving forward, if you want to continue to support the success of this show, please destroy that like button and share out the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. At any point, what I'm about to say is optional. At any point of the show, you do want to support our bonus stream, you do want to support our stream, you can do so by hitting that $ for that super chat. Definitely does help us out so that we can continue to do what we do here. If you do like how we do things here. On top of that, if you want to go even above and beyond, you can hit that join button as well. Help out our membership club, because we're trying to grow. We're trying to get to 1,000 members by the end of the year. Also, next month, shout out to my man Mark, we're going to be giving away some copies of Battlefield 6, courtesy of him. And we're going to have some more giveaways coming up. So if you want to get a chance to win any of those games or some of the stuff that's coming out in October, hit that join button. Consider hit that join button to help us out so that we can continue to grow our community and do what we do here. We're 100% fan funded and everything is 100% optional on your behalf. So you don't have to, but it's definitely much appreciated. All right, so hit that like button. Let's get it popping. Okay, so listen, bro, I'm about to turn up the heat right now. So if you don't have your air conditioned, please get you some cold drink of water or something like that. Some juice, something, whatever you drink, whatever your favorite beverages are. Get you some fried chicken. It's Sunday. Some of y'all going to be eating good and things of that nature. So, get your mama's fried chicken, get you some collard greens. You know what I'm saying? Get you some sweet potato casserole, whatever you eating, baby. Some fish, some shrimp. Whatever you eating, sit back, relax, because I'm about to go in right now. All right, so check this out, man. Check this out. So I don't know if you guys know, and this is something that I've talked about this before, and I'll say it again. We don't do politics here at all. We don't. We are strictly a gaming and technology channel. We have a daily podcast, and then we also do videos on video games, PC, Time to time, we might do a little bit of different stuff, graphics cards, stuff like that. That's what we do here. But I'm sorry, because I'm about to get freaking crazy up in here right now, because this absolutely makes no sense. Okay. Whenever our precious escape to reality gets taken away from us, or getting slowly taken away from us in some kind of stupid way, when the line is being crossed, this is where I have to throw my hat up in the air, and I'm ready to go. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't understand. We have developers and publishers and the likes in our industry, and they're bleeding over their thoughts and opinions about whoever it is, right, that are in politics, right? And like I said, nobody deserves to die in any shape, way, or form. Period. End of story. It's wrong. It's all wrong, regardless of how you feel about someone. But at the same given time, it's like, for some reason, people just cannot keep their thoughts and their opinions to themselves, especially when you're in a higher position when it comes to gaming, and you can't seem to hold your thoughts and opinions to yourself, because if you do say something on such a sensitive topic, that potentially you're going to lose your freaking job. You're going to lose your freaking career. Why risk your career? That's what I don't understand. And then she has the nerve to say, if standing up against oh Lord, this is why I have to put my hand on my head right now. This is why I have to put my hand on my head. Because you're saying that if this costs you your dream job, let's just simplify it right here, okay? If this costs you your dream job, then you will do it all over again. Now, make that make sense. Man, if I was a developer, a game designer, whatever the case may be, and I was in that position, right? Some people wish that they would be able to be in that position, developing games and designing games and being a character artist or whatever, sound designer, whatever you are, that helps make a game a game. Why would I risk my job, my career, everything I went to school for, everything I worked so hard for, being in student loan debt, all these freaking things? Why?
Our own destiny.
Let's go, my man.
Get fire emoji, nerd Lamau.
Let's go, bro. I'm about to turn up the heat. Hey, Anime, thank you for being a member for 13 freaking months. Let's go. Because I think I just got mad. Now, this is something crazy, okay? This is not something to joke about. All right? This is not something to joke about. There's nothing funny about this. And it's so sad. It's so freaking sad that we have evil, demonic, sick individuals in their minds that will think that this is something funny. This is not funny, because this could have been somebody in your family. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, would that be something to laugh and joke about? That's nothing funny. That's not something to laugh and joke about, bro. This is serious, right? Regardless if you agreed with the person or not. But what pisses me off is that this is somebody in our industry, bro, taking away the innocence of gaming away from all of us, making us look bad as gamers, even though, again, we have nothing to do with this, but this is coming from gaming. This is coming from one of the biggest studios in the world, one of the best respected studios in the world. and one of the biggest brand in the world of gaming, PlayStation, Sony, attached to their name. You understand what I'm saying? This is not something to joke about. This is not a laughing matter. And this is why it pisses me off when people sitting here and defending this. There's no defending this. Right is right. Wrong is wrong. Regardless how you feel about old dude was a human being. Period. End of story. You understand what I'm saying? If you didn't like dude, then okay. That's fine. That's your business. You see what I'm saying? I mean, who are you? What's so special about you? Not everybody is going to like you. Not everybody is going to have something good to say about you. Come on, you should know this. So why for the life of me would you sit here and put out some statement like this? Oh, fascism is what cost me my dream job I held for 10 years. I would do it again. 100 times stronger. What? You had this job for 10 freaking years. You freaking idiot. You freaking idiot. You had your job for a decade. You freaking idiot. You had your job for 10 years. And you're telling me, bro, you're telling me, you're freaking telling me right now that you will do this all over again and lose every freaking thing you work for? Bro, make that make sense. If I put so much of my life into my mom will always tell me, and she will always say, your mouth will get you in trouble. Your mouth will get you in trouble. So true to this day. So true to this day. Your mouth will get you in trouble. Your mouth, your freaking mouth has cost you your friggin' job. You freaking idiot. Your mouth cost you your job. And then you're going to say, oh, I'll do it all over again.
Thanks for the dono.
Bro.
Strange fact, the shooter had Helldiver's 2 directional codes etched into the bullet. Disturbing.
It's so sad, bro. It's so freaking sad, bro. It's so freaking sad. The whole thing is sad, bro. This man was a father just like I am. This man had a wife. So is everybody else. I know some people are going to be like, so is everybody else. You understand what I'm saying? There's casualties every single day. Yes, for sure. But nobody deserved to go out, period. Nobody. But that's just the way of life. But when you're going to sit there and mock and make jokes, that's nothing to joke about. And you are somebody that helped make the games that we play and enjoy. And then you're going to say something like that? Make that make sense. Man, Sony need to go through a different hiring process moving forward. I mean, I don't even know what to say at this point, man. What a shame. I don't even understand. I don't even think you guys understand the severity of this and the damage of this. You understand what I'm saying? Because this can hurt sales, bro. This is why I'm so upset right now. This is not a joke. This is not a game. All right? This kind of bull crap hurt sales and hurt reputation. Why would you do this? Why? And think this is, and the reason why I'm even talking about this, because I love Sucker Punch. Man, are you joking right now? Do you see the freaking box on the wall right now? Do you see the box on the freaking wall? You freaking idiot. That stuff pisses me off, bro. It's like you just make it bad for everybody else. You make it bad for everybody else. And it's like, bro, it's already bad enough. They push their agendas into this game, what they believe, what they think is right, whatever. You see what I'm saying? However they swing, you know what I mean when I say that. They put that into the games. You understand? It's already bad. The colors of the rainbow. It's already bad that they do what they do. And a lot of people like it. A lot of people don't like it. Right? But we got to roll with it to the point where some people are like, bro, listen, I'm not buying this game. I'm not buying this game because so-and-so was working on this game and I'm not buying it. And it's like, bro, it's sad. It's so sad and pathetic. It's so sad and pathetic. And this is not the first time and it won't be the last. But it's such a shame when our industry is coming down to nothing. Our industry is getting destroyed. The innocence of gaming is being destroyed right in front of our freaking eyes. And every time you wake up, every year you go into, it's always something. It's always some other nonsense or some other shenanigans that you have to deal with. And it's so freaking sad. It's so sad. And it breaks my heart in so many different places because I'm like, man, I remember when gaming was good. Now everybody categorize things as, oh, woke. Oh, this is woke. That's woke. This is this. This is that. And sometimes you got to wonder, why is everybody saying that the game is woke? Why is everybody saying that this is this and that is that? You know what I'm saying? And it shows into the sales. You think we had this nonsense back in the 90s, 80s, maybe 70s for some of y'all? Did we have this back in the day? No. We didn't have none of this bull crap.
Thanks for the donut.
Man, this is why it pisses me off.
Mind your blood pressure now, Marl. Smiley
Man,
face
I'm
emoji.
trying. I'm
Rolling
trying,
on the
bro.
floor,
I'm
laughing
trying.
Emoji.
I'm trying, bro. I'm really trying. Pharaoh, I'm trying, man. It's like, it's absolutely freaking insane to me. It's like, how low can you be? How low can you freaking go? You don't understand that what you say out of your mouth, you can't take it back. And what you say out of your mouth, it comes with a price. I would trade positions with any developer if I could, just to make a game, just to create something awesome so the world can actually play and enjoy. Not everybody can get up to that level to work for a big studio like Sucker Punch. Come on, you should know this. This is why you have big studio, small studio, right? You have big and small studios for a reason. And they're one of the best in the business, right? You don't want that kind of nonsense attached to your legacy. You don't want to have a stained freaking legacy. Now, some of you guys, I've seen, maybe some of y'all were trolling or whatever the case may be, but some of y'all even said, well, yeah, I'm not buying the game. And I'm like, oh, shoot, you're not buying the game? Why? Oh, well, because so-and-so said this. I'm not going to support that. I can't blame you. And the rest of y'all, my pre-orders are still intact, baby. This person ain't going to stop me from buying the game. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't know, guys. I'm ashamed of our industry right now. I really am ashamed of our industry and the direction of our industry right now, because it's people like this, bro, that don't deserve your job. Do you know how hard it is and the times that we're living in right now? You see how expensive things are and how hard we have to freaking grind. Do you even have common sense? Please use your common sense right now and realize and recognize what's going on in the world. It's getting harder and harder and harder to freaking survive. Life is getting harder and harder and harder and harder each and every day, each and every year. Every day you wake up and wash your face and take a bath and brush your teeth and put 10 toes down on the freaking floor. You got to thank God for that special day that you have, that you're still breathing. You understand what I'm saying? And that you have a job that you can go to and make money and take care of yourself and your family. And then you're going to throw it all away for what? For what? Man, listen. Like I said, I know I'm probably wasting my breath, but there's going to be more and more developers. There's going to be more and more stuff like this that's going to happen. It is so sad. And you know what? God rest that man's soul. at the end of the day. I feel so bad for his kids, both of them under the age of 5. I feel bad for his wife. You see what I'm saying? Like I think about, man, my body is going cold right now. I think about myself and my position right now. And I think, man, you guys don't even understand. Death have a way of dealing with you sometime. It don't even have to be blood. It don't even have to be somebody related to you. But sometimes you got to sit down and you got to think about how good you got it right now. Wherever you are right now and you're listening to this show right now, hear me on today, September 14th, 2025. Hear me and hear me loudly and clearly. I think about, man, every single time my wife goes away and she say to me like, man, I need you here with me right now. Right? Because I need you right now with your daughter and me. And if I'm not there, it worries me that I'm not there because I'm like, man, what if this? What if that? What if this? What if that? You know what I'm saying? And if I'm the one that is the head of the household, if I'm the one that God has called to lead, if I'm the one that is supposed to get my daughter straight, you see what I'm saying? Get her straight. Make sure that she's good. Make sure she's behaving herself. And I'm like, man, what if I'm not here to make sure that my daughter is straight? Make sure, you can have a gazillion stepfathers, but ain't nothing like your dad, bro. Ain't nothing like your dad. You understand? So I think about those things, man. Like, God, please allow me to be here to see my daughter grow up, to see her get older. You know what I'm saying? And be with her every step of the way. And when you get robbed of that, when that is taken away from you and you're no longer physically here to be able to be there for your child or your kids or your wife or your husband, think about that. That's not something to joke about. That's not something to laugh about. It ain't funny. This is real. This is real life. This is not no games. We talk about video games on the daily, but this is real life. So I think about those things. Wife calls me up, babes. Listen, talk to your daughter. Straighten her out. And I'm like, all right, cool. Hey, behave yourself. Listen to your mom. You understand what I'm saying? And she listens. She listens to me more than she listens to her mom. So I straighten her out every single time. As young as she is, only 2 years old, and she's smart as a whip, and she listens to me. Right? So I think about, man, if I'm not here anymore, like how is that gonna go? You know what I'm saying? Or even here to watch her grow up, or even here to take care of her. How does that go? And when that's taken away from you, how does that make you feel? Because in the end, when it's all said and done, if you're gone, then that's even more burden on your family to carry, because now they got to carry that load. There's nothing funny about that. But you have some sick-minded individuals. This is a dark, black world that we live in. And Jesus is the light. He is the way. And all I can do is continue to fight. And I might not have every single thing that I want and need, but I have life. And I'm doing what I love, bro. This man died doing what he loved. Regardless what you think about him or what you have to say about him, I'm doing what I love to do. You see what I'm saying? And I love what I do. I love what I do. When I get on this camera and I get to be me, I get to be Marlon, I get to rock with you boys for 2 hours straight. I don't keep up a lot of y'all time. I don't sit here and stream for 5-6 hours taking up y'all time. Keep it short and sweet, because I have other things I got to be doing. But at the same time, I appreciate y'all. And it makes you appreciate life more and understand life even better and know what your purpose is. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people realistically speaking, I don't know what their purpose is, bro. Some people are lost. Am I speaking to somebody today? I hope I'm not wasting my time, because I don't like wasting my time. So I hope that what I'm saying is helping some of y'all to look yourself in the mirror right now and figure out, if you haven't already figured it out, figure out what is your purpose. Find that purpose and get on it as quickly as you can, because time is not forever. And we're living in a world where it's so dark, sad, demonic, and evil and wicked. And people, you see the hearts of man right now and the direction of this world and where the world is heading right now. You got to wake up. I keep telling y'all boys, wake up. Wake up. Watch your surroundings. Watch where you at. Watch what's going on. Maybe some of y'all already doing that, but man, pay attention. Stay prayed up as much as you can. Stay grounded in God as much as you can. Grounded in Jesus as much as you can, because he is the way, the truth, and the light. That's Jesus. He's the way, the truth, and the light. He's the light in my darkness. He's my everything. He's my God. He's my protection. Right? And in this thing that we call gaming right now, there's so many souls out there that are just clueless and don't even know what direction to turn. They don't even know what their self-worth is. And when you don't know when your self-worth is, you end up saying idiotic things like these. Sad and pathetic. And our industry is turning into a cesspool of rubbish. That's exactly what it's turning into right now. This is disastrous. This ain't like what it used to be. And it's only going to get worse as we progress, as time progresses. Mark my word, what I tell y'all. Wake up and smell like coffee before it's too late. Going into 2026, this is just the beginning. Oh, you just wait. There's going to be more and more people like Drew. More and more people like Drew that is going to say things and lose their job behind it. And then after they get fired from their job, then they're going to say, oh, it's so worth it. Because I guess you don't have anybody depending on you, right? You don't have a purpose, right? So you just, I don't care. I don't care if I get fired. Okay, go ahead and get fired. You must got it like that. And I'm not going to let Drew stop me from buying Ghost of Yote. I'm not going to let Drew stop me. Because I feel like it's so unfair to the game. It's so unfair. The game has nothing to do with this. First and foremost, the game has nothing. Think about what I'm saying. The game has nothing to do with this. The game is innocent. All right? This is why I call gaming the way I call it. And the innocence of gaming is being taken away slowly but surely. This has nothing to do with Ghost of Yote. Yes, she worked on the game, but she's no longer going to be working on the game or even DLC or even anything else. Why am I going to sit here and cancel my pre-order because of this? You know what? Curve your tongue. Today's Sunday. Lord, please curve my tongue, because I know Marlon, and I know when I get angry, I say things. I know me. And I'm trying to work on that with myself, not to get upset, because I was going to say something, but then I realized I'm like, nope. What kind of example am I setting for you guys? Right? What kind of example would I be setting to say what I wanted to say? Because that's how much I love gaming, and that's how much it pisses me off. So no, I have to, because I don't know who is watching. Y'all could be having your dad or your mom or your uncle or your sister or your nephew. I don't know what's going on right now. So I have to be careful on what I'm saying. But at the same time, I still got to be Marlon. I still got to keep it real with y'all. Y'all know it's out of love for video games. That's it. Nothing more. I just want our space to continue to be innocent from the entire world and from everything else. Am I making sense? It's already bad enough. We got to deal with what we got to deal with when we go to work. You feel what I'm saying? And when we turn on the TV and we got to listen to the news. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to get into the nitty gritty of that. It's already bad enough. We got to deal with that. So gaming is something that we need to protect. Am I making sense? We got to protect gaming at all costs. You understand me? I need some soldiers right now. I need the MGN soldiers to stand up in here and nod your head if you understand what I'm saying. We got to protect gaming as much as we can because this is our safe haven, bro. This is our safe space. When we get home from work and we're tired and we stress, we have relationship problems, we have, job problems, we got all kind of nonsense going on, kinfolk problems, whatever you going through. Gaming is our passion, bro. I think I made a song a long time ago about that. Gaming is our passion. You understand what I'm saying? Gaming is our passion, bro. And we have to wear it like a badge. You want to change something? You want to make something different? Go out there and do it yourself. I'm tired of people making excuses. Go out there and do it yourself. You see what I'm doing? I'm trying to make a difference for our sector that we have here. And it pains my heart that we've been getting nothing but rubbish. Come on, you should know this. We have developers slipping like an old transmission, right? Putting out rubbish like Mind's Eye and talk about, should we relaunch? Talk about, should we make another? Some of these developers are not even serious anymore. Come on, you should know this. The passion is getting lesser and lesser and lesser. And the greed is going up through the roof right now because it's all about money. And it was about money before, but they put the passion first before the money. Now it's just the money before the passion. And it's pretty sad and pathetic when you sit down and think about it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to level the playing field with y'all and keep it real. Y'all know I'm one of the realest to ever do this. I'm always going to tell you how I feel in my heart. And listen, we have to protect our culture. We have to fight for our culture. This is not a joke. This is not a game. Every generation we get into, we get these lazy freaking developers who don't want to work, who don't want to let their passion shine through. They don't want to wear their passion on like a badge. They don't want to wear their passion like a badge. Instead, they throw it away and put out garbage, unoptimized rubbish and expect us to pay $70 freaking dollars. No way, Jose. Not on our watch. It's already bad enough. We got to deal with all of that nonsense. Overpriced freaking video games, unpolished rubbish, same old garbage over and over again, right? Games getting canceled left and right. So that's depressing, dog. That's depressing as heck. It's already bad enough. We got to deal with that, man. And then this bullcrap, this nonsense, this shouldn't even be a thing in the first place. If you will grow up and act like a civilized person, have some heart, have some kind of dignity. What is wrong with you? But the last thing I'm going to say, and we're going to move on to the next topic here. I just had to get it out of my system because I wouldn't be Marlon if I didn't get it out of my system. So sad. Situation is so sad. And, last thing I'm going to say is we have to do better. We have to do better. We live in the world, but we're not of the world. We're not going to be sheep. We're going to be leaders. You understand what I'm saying? We're not going to be following anybody. We're going to have our own mind and we're going to do what we want to do. Period. End of story. Whatever you want to do, do it. But at the end of the day, just know whether it's right or wrong, the choice is yours. What happened, 3 days ago ain't gonna unchange. It is so sad. And my heart goes out to his wife and to his kids and to his family. Human being just like everybody else. But we got to do better than this. We have to do better than this, bro. We have to do better than this. Sickening, bro. Make me want to throw up right now. I need a bag right now so I can throw up. It's a shame, bro. What a shame. What a shame. It's like at first I was okay, but talking about this, it just make my stomach sick now. This is how real this is. I don't get it. How low can you go? How low can you go? And I'm not afraid of anything, man. I'm just, it is what it is, bro. I do the best I can for y'all, man. I give y'all my best, bro. And, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid, bro. I'm not. I'm not going to live my life in fear, bro. It is what it is. It is what it is, bro. I don't care what anybody want to say. I'm me. You're you. But I'm telling you guys, you got one life to live, bro. And you got to live it to the fullest. You can't let nobody tell you nothing. You do you at the end of the day. Don't live your life in fear, because what's going to happen is going to happen. But you stand bold as you can be, because we don't have enough brothers and sisters out there that are bold. Because I'm bold, baby. I don't care. Shoot, I'll let it rip. I don't care. It is what it is. I'm doing what I was made to do. This is it right here. I'm doing it. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not going to live my life in it is what it is. But what I'm not going to do is be disrespectful. I'm better than that. And I can't tell you guys how many times my name gets dragged into the mud. You see what I'm saying? People talking about me, saying this, saying that. Oh, you did this, you did that. Okay. What about you? Is you perfect? No, you ain't. So that's why I don't live my life worrying about what people have to say. Oh, Marlon, somebody making a TikTok talking about you. I don't care. So-and-so made a video talking about you, saying you this and you. I don't care. Good luck to that person. Hey, all the best. Make your videos, make your TikToks, do what you want to do. I don't freaking care. You understand what I'm saying? Because I know within my heart, I'm not doing anybody anything. I'm just doing me. And if that's how it's going to go down, it's going to go down that way. Period. And I know in the end, my spirit can be resting, knowing that I've done every possible thing that I could possibly do to help people in my space that I call gaming, my space that I'm passionate about. And guys, we got to do better, man. We have to do better. We have to do better, man. We got to keep pushing each and every day. And we got to keep protecting what we have. Man, I never seen something burn me so much. All right, hit that like button, man. Let's get to the next topic, bro. Because if I know me. And as mad as I am right now, I already know what's going to happen next. So before whatever is going to happen next happen, let's move on to the next topic. All right. Let's talk about some nerd stuff. Let's talk about some nerd. Where's my nerd glasses at? I'm about to be silly just for a minute. All right. All right.
Are you guys ready? We're going to talk about the PS6 today. We're going to talk about the RTX 5090. Lots of great stuff in the ray tracing. This is going to be real good. We'll talk about it. So subscribe to the channel and let's get it on, shall we? So, rumor has it that the RTX 5090 and the PlayStation 6. Woo-weezer. Okay, so rumor has it that PS6 ray tracing.
Alright. Woosah. Forgive me, y'all. Forgive me, because I know I'm a little crazy, alright? So check this out.
Thanks for the dono.
Marlon, that's what I was saying before. The problem with the industry is that it's filled with a lot of activists working on these games. These Western companies don't care about making good games for the consumer, just politics.
Straight up, 100%. You know, oh, God. Okay, Big Sean with the biggest donation of the show. Where's my nerd glasses, bro? Oh, I see it. I see it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Hold on. I'm about to perform for y'all. Hold on. Jacket that I want to use, bro. All right, here we go, bro. Here we go, bro. Yeah. Oh, shoot, I almost knocked down the chandelier. Marlon, be careful, bro.
Hey guys! How you doing today? Oh, great! So this is Marvin, and today I want to talk to you guys about let's see here, the PlayStation 6. Yes! This one is really good, I tell you guys today. Listen, the lead architect, Mark Cerny, is back at it again. And this report that we're talking about today is to do with the PlayStation 6. So, listen to me now. This is the rumor from Moore's Law is dead. You get it? NVIDIA, Moore's Law is dead? Well, today, let's get on with it, shall we? So, you guys remember the RTX 5090, the same GPU that Marvin, was in line waiting for. So, listen now and listen very good. If you honestly think that the RTX 5090 is going to be the same as a PlayStation 6, you are crazy in your brains. So, with that being said, let's get to the topic. All right. So let's put a timestamp on this one, shall we? Oh my goodness, the PlayStation fanboys are going to go crazy about this one. Go crazy! Okay, so listen to this one here. This is a rumor, so we're going to treat it as such. All right. Rumor has it that the PlayStation 6 ray tracing performance equivalent to a RTX 5090 GPU according to legal, Moore's Law is dead. So, let's see here what we got going here. It says right here that the PlayStation 6 will apparently boast a ray tracing performance that is on par with the NVIDIA monstrous RTX 5090 PC graphics card. According to Prolific Tech, Moore's Law is dead, which is a awesome leaker, by the way. Got in trouble with Sony. So, in the video, to be specific, comments about PlayStation 6 RTX 5090 comparison at the 1150 mark. According to Moore's Law is dead. Excuse my French. Indicative of a three-pronged approach that he sees Sony taking with the PlayStation 6, which is namely greatly improved by AI. You know AI, similar to PlayStation 5 Pro. The AI capabilities on the APU and oversize are boosted to ray tracing performance and a reasonable joint of to rasterization performance to push higher frame rates. Woo! All right. Okay then. Woo! Woo! Okay, Marvin, that's enough. All right, guys, sorry about it. Woo! Sorry. Marvin had to go. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, let's do this. Let's redo this over. Marvin is gone now, so sorry about that one. All right, Marlon's back. Sorry about that, guys. I got you, boys. You know. Sorry, man. Marvin is a little... His cornrows is just too tight right now. So just bear with me, all right? All right. So we're back at it again. So check this out. PSU.com is reporting, rumor, PlayStation 6 ray tracing performance equivalent to RTX 5090, according to my man Moore's Law, is dead. It says right here that the PlayStation 6 will apparently boast a ray tracing performance that's on par with NVIDIA's monstrous RTX 5090 PC graphics card. According to the prolific tech leaker, Moore's Law is dead. In his latest video, you can watch in the comment section at the 11-minute and 50-second mark. So according to Moore's Law is dead, this is indicative of a three-pronged approach that he sees Sony taking with the PlayStation 6, which is namely greatly improved AI capabilities on the APU and oversized boosted to ray tracing performance and a reasonable joint, obviously, to rasterization performance to push higher frame rates on capable displays when compared to PS5. That is absolutely insane if this is true. Oh my God. So let's finish this up. So the latest in the recent gold of apparently leaked details about Sony's next generation PlayStation. It only felt like yesterday that I was referring to the PlayStation 5 as next gen. But hey, Moore's Law is Dead has said that while the uplift in rasterization over the PS5 will be relatively modest at around 2 or 3 times increase. So that's not too bad, but it all comes down to the price, right? So we'll see what happens.
Even further.
Darth Vader, what's up, man? Let's go, bro. Let's go. Darth Vader, my man. Thank you for the that 20. That 20. All right. So 2 to 3. So he's saying in terms of like rasterization uplift over PS5, he's saying like 2 to 3 times in terms of, rasterization. So I think that's about a decent jump, right? Now he said we would be looking
at near 10-time increase in rasterization. Whoa, wait. So 2 to 3 times, he said, in rasterization. And, oh, wait. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. Oh, sorry. Not funny. All right. Sorry, guys. So he said 2 to 3 times in rasterization. And then he said we would be looking at a near 10 times increase in ray tracing performance thanks to the improved AI driven an AMD Orion architecture that will seemingly feature in PlayStation 6. So, bro, we're getting 10 times the ray tracing capabilities of the PS5, and I would assume PS5 Pro as well. Like, that's crazy. And 2 to 3 times rasterization, which I think is pretty decent uplift as well. So I cannot wait to learn more about this because, man, oh man. I mean, we're just a couple years out from, hearing more and more information, about PlayStation 6. But rasterization performance, for those who aren't aware, is traditionally the computational intensive and generally requires larger technological leaps in onboard silicon to achieve sufficient increases over previous generations of hardware, incurring higher production costs as a result. Ouch. So if this is all true, then that simply means that PlayStation 6 ain't fixing to be cheap. So y'all boys, let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment. Dean, appreciate you. Oh, it was you, Dean. Thank you so much, man, for that $20, bro. Standing tall. So you're tied. So we got a combo breaker. So my man Darth Vader and my man McShawn Williams, y'all just break the combo right there. 2 $20 donations from both of you guys. One love and God bless. I appreciate y'all. Let's get it popping. All right. So let's talk about something else that I think is going to be extremely fire. All right. We're talking about Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet. Now, this is a game that I'm hoping to see really soon. If Sony is going to be having some sort of I don't know. I have a feeling we might see it at the video.
We will make our own destiny.
Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
Wow, it has been 12 months since being a member. Nice.
Dean, my man, you are a true supporter, my brother. I love you with all my heart. Thank you so much for supporting the show, man. I'm telling you, every member that pays their money to stay subscribed to this channel every month, I pray lots of blessings over your life, financially, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, all of that, man. More job increases for you, man. Thank you guys so much, man. Dean, one love and God bless, my brother. Thank you for the 12 months and thank you for the 20. God bless. Definitely going to help us to keep the lights on and keep the internet and keep our show going. Thank you so much. I love you. All right. So let's talk about Intergalactic. Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet. This is a game that I'm just like, yo, I can rock with Neil Druckmann. I can shake his hand for doing something different. Now, this is a game that's also is having a lot of controversy going on right now as well. But I'm telling you, the best of both worlds, everything that you can. This is the most ambitious project. Let's hope that it doesn't get canceled. Let's hope that it doesn't get canceled. Shut up, Marvin. All right. So, yeah, let's hope that it doesn't get canceled. But this is the most ambitious project and most expensive project that Naughty Dog has ever created. And when Naughty Dog puts their minds to something, I am telling you guys, it's going to be phenomenal. You hear me? Hear me loudly and clearly right now. Can you imagine how polished this game is going to look and play on your PS5 and your PS5 Pro and on your shiny new PlayStation 6? Don't do that again, Marlon. All right. So, PSU.com is reporting Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet is Naughty Dog's most expensive and ambitious title to date. Ooh, dollar bill, y'all. All right, you ready? Okay. So it says, in an interview with Jennifer Mass for Variety, Neil Druckmann revealed that his Naughty Dog's upcoming Intergalactic, The Heretic Prophet, is the most ambitious and expensive game the studio has ever made. He also mentioned that Troy Baker is cast in the game. Yeah! Let's go. Don't do that again, Marlon. Which is a collaboration between Druckmann and someone he hasn't worked with with over 5 years. So within over 5 years, he has not worked with Troy Baker, and Troy Baker is a freaking legend. Okay, so yeah, AKA Joel, let's get it popping. We know it's you, Troy. We know it's you. All right, quote. So this has come from Neil Druckmann and everything. So I'm so excited. Don't do that again. All right. So what can I say and not say? I can tell you that we are in the thick of it. Ooh, that's why he left The Last of Us show, so that he can work on it. Don't do that again. We are making it where playing it, we are firing on all cylinders. I've said this before, but I really meant it. I am really feeling it right now. It's the most ambitious game that we have ever made. It's the most expansive game that we have ever made. Maybe the most expensive. By the time we finish it, said Troy Baker is in the game, and it's been 5 years since I've worked with Troy, and I have got to do it again. And it was a lot of fun to be on stage with him again. So I'm telling you guys, Intergalactic, The Heretic Prophet is going to be absolutely bananas. Okay? Man, that game is really going to show you what your system can do. The level of polish, the level of dedication to combat, all of that stuff is going to be out of this world. If you're a PlayStation, enthusiast, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The level of polish and dedication of Naughty Dog is it's unheard of. I'm telling you that right now. All right. So let's shift gears to our next topic at hand. And this one right here, like, I'm just kind of like, yo, if my wife is watching this, shouts to the wife because she's a huge fan. And man, hopefully this gets to see the light of day one day. So what we're talking about? We're talking about Last of Us Part 3. Okay. And this is a game that I think will definitely see the light of day, hopefully one day, right? So let's go ahead and let's take it away. It says right here, PSU.com has reported Neil Druckmann contemplated developing Last of Us Part 3 before settling on Intergalactic, The Heretic Prophet. Ooh, don't do that again, Marlon. Don't you do that. It says in an interview with the same Jennifer Mass of Variety. Ooh. Dang, Marvin. Bless you. In an interview with Jennifer Mass of Variety, Neil Druckmann confirmed that the team considered jumping right into Last of Us Part 3 after finishing Last of Us Part 2, but ultimately decided on Intergalactic, The Heretic Prophet. Ooh, spicy. All right. So, quote, just to give you an example, when we finished Last of Us Part 2, and that was highly successful for us, we were debating whether we should just go straight into The Last of Us Part 3. And we had a really long period where we looked at ideas for maybe what could be in that game. We have Uncharted as an IP. We have Jak and Daxter. Yay. Shouts to Ice Cube as an IP. But the team was really excited to do this sci-fi thing that we have been talking about for a while. And that's where our passions lie. So that's where we're moving forward. I am sure if Intergalactic is successful, you will see it again. Listen to that last part right there. I am sure If Intergalactic is successful, you will see it again. You bet your bottom dollar you're going to see it again. Because I think it will be successful. Straight up and down. Just like it is. All right. Hit that like button. Appreciate y'all boys. Thank y'all. Atomic, you're the man, bro. Love you, bro. My Battlefield squad. Let's go. Let's get it popping. All right. So let's shift gears to our next topic. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the show so far, because I know I am. All right. Excuse Marvin. He's tripping, bro. Marvin is tripping. Don't pay attention to Marvin, bro. Man's crazy, bro. Marvin is just, Lord have mercy. All right. So shifting gears to our next topic now. What do you think about these prices? All right. Now, shouts to my man, Destin Legary. Okay. Now, Destin Legary pretty much uploaded a video on his YouTube channel yesterday talking about, wait for it, the price of the Xbox Ally. All right. Or the Xbox Allies. All right. So he said that he talked to someone that works for Best Buy, and the Best Buy rep slipped up and spilled the beans on the price of the Xbox Ally and the Xbox Ally X. So if this is true, oh boy, Lenovo, I'm looking at you. So confirm final prices of ROG Xbox Ally handhelds in the US. $550 for the, oh my God, that's going to sell. $550, right? For the Xbox Ally. And wait for it. $899 for the Xbox Ally X. Bro, if that is true, hey man, that's going to sell like crazy. Because if you look at the Legion Go 2 right now, $1350 before taxes for the higher end one, and $1,100 for the base model. Come on, you should know this. Microsoft is undercutting them like a big dog. So if that is true, well, I should say Asus at this point, but Asus, Microsoft, whatever. And apparently the Xbox full experience, where it alleviates you from going into traditional windows and stuff like that whole new user interface is coming to other handhelds soon. And apparently Lenovo said that they're going to be having that Xbox full experience on the Legion Go 2. So that's awesome to hear. But man, $899, that's like literally almost $1,000, but still way cheaper than, the Legion Go 2. Obviously, yeah, the screen is not OLED. Yeah, the screen is the same as the as the ROG Ally X. But, the ergonomics has changed, and the chip inside the Z2 Extreme is probably about 10 to 20% better in real world scenario and things of that. The chip is basically more power efficient and stuff like that. So there you go. At lower TDPs, that's where it shines. On the higher end TDP, that's where it's kind of like not that much of an uplift from the Z1 Extreme, if that makes sense to you guys. All right, so that's it. Hopefully, Dustin Legary, is telling the truth on the prices, and we'll see, and we'll take it from there. So let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. All right. So let's go ahead and get into our Q&A portion of the show, man. Appreciate you boys for being here. Thank y'all for y'all support, man. It's going down. It's going down. Hey, it's going down. It's going down. It's going down. All right. Did you guys enjoy the show? Because I know I did. I know I did. All right. Oh, can she hear me, Mom? Hey, baby girl, I love you. Daddy love you. Daddy can't wait to see you. Many kisses, baby girl. Can't wait to see you. Love you. Thanks, Mom, for putting her, for let her hear me and everything. I appreciate it. Hey, Atomic, my man. Love you, man. Let's go. You ready for that Battlefield 6? It's going down, bro. Lonely Fades, my man, says, do you think that state of play will be similar to a showcase? State of plays are typically not showcases, but I would hope that this state of play is definitely worth it, right?
We will make our own destiny.
Marlon, thank you for the show. Prayers for my mother who was having surgery tomorrow.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, Jose, we definitely going to be praying for your mom. And, I pray that, it will be a smooth transition for this surgery and everything. God can work through these doctors and everything will be a success in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. By his stripes, we're healed. And so we're praying and lifting your mom up right now in prayer. All right. So one love and God bless, my brother. Everything's going to be all right. All right. Just smile and just know that God got the rest. All right. Have faith and speak the things that you want to happen. Stand on that faith and rest assured that God will do the rest. I promise he'll do his best. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Says, yes, she's reaching for you. Love you, baby girl. I love you. Daddy can't wait to see you. Can't wait to see you, mama. Love you. Thomas, what's popping, bro? What's going on? Said developer does care about you as a gamer. I don't know, Isaac. I don't know, man. I don't know. He said that the PlayStation 6 is going to have the power of RTX 5070 Ti. Well, they're saying from ray tracing performance wise, they're saying that it's on par with the ray tracing capabilities of a 5090, right? From that perspective. Oh, thanks, Mom. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. It says, what do you think of the new 00s? Oh, you have not seen my reaction to that? Oh, man, bro. Listen, brother. I can't wait. I pre-ordered I pre-ordered the collector's edition, man. I can't wait. I cannot wait. It looks really, really good. I mean, we've been waiting all this time. And I can't wait. I literally can't wait. Viper, what's popping, man? Make sure you boys hit that like button for me and share out that stream. I appreciate y'all boys. Shah and salute. It says, who do you think is gonna win Game of the Year? Man, I don't know. Death Stranding 2 is looking real good, man. Death Stranding 2 is looking real good, but I don't know, man. Like it could go either way at this point. I mean, honestly, like I've always said, like it doesn't even freaking matter, man. It really comes down to, what is your game of the year? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is your game of the year? Like Expedition 33, that could very well win Game of the Year. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Like Expedition 33 could very well be Game of the Year, or Death Stranding 2. Mafia was really good too. At least for me, I think Mafia was really, really good game. But hey, again, like Expedition 33 and Death Stranding 2 are two of my favorites for Game of the Year. And Mafia was really, the story for Mafia was really good. So yeah, I know some people are saying Silk Song and stuff like that. Like I said, man, like shoot. He said that makes sense about the PS6. The PS6 should have ultimate ray tracing to future-proof the PS6 for 7. Yeah, it makes sense because you have to remember, and like Moore's Law is dead said, like it comes down. Well, AI is literally gonna help the PlayStation 6 to achieve those ray tracing capabilities. Like I mean, you see what's going on with the Pro, and that's why I try to tell you guys, like, look at what the Pro is doing right now. The Pro is just beta for what the PlayStation 6 is going to be bringing to the table. So that's it. You know, that's it, man. It says story for Mafia was good. The gameplay was meh. Yeah, that's one of the things that I will definitely say. Like, you know, I felt like they could have improved on, like, maybe hand-to-hand combat could have been better. Taking cover could have been better. The selection of weapons could have been better. There's a lot of things when it comes to, like, the gameplay that I think could be better. But overall, the story just kind of carried that game. And I mean, after finishing the game and everything, it just kind of felt like, oh shoot, like, man, this is kind of nuts right now. But yeah, I said Battlefield 6 campaign might surprise us all and take game of the year. Still some time left. You know, that's the thing, man. You see, you got Call of Duty coming out this year too. So, but Battlefield 6, from what I've seen so far, man, is looking really, 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 really good. I honestly would say that I love what the team has done with Battlefield 6. I think it's definitely pushing the boundaries of what is, you know, possible and everything. So, yeah, man, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, why not? And, you know, like I've said, man, I think one of those things where a lot of people are not even understanding is like, yo, these games take a lot of time to develop, y'all. Like, they take a lot of time to develop. They take a lot of time to make. And whenever they do come out, man, they're just so freaking underwhelming. Like, so freaking underwhelming. Like, it's crazy. And not every game that comes out nowadays is receiving that polish, that level of polish, or that level of dedication and everything. So yeah, that's something that you guys have to pay attention to as well. Like, it's just, man, I don't know. It says just finished Silk Song, 42 hours. Def had a good time with that. Nice, man. That's a lot of hours to put into that. It says, have you played the new Sega Shinobi? No, I have not. I have not yet. I have not. Make sure you boys hit that like button for me. I appreciate y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoy the show today. It says, once Marlon Game Nation wants Mind's Eye to win. Mind's Eye? Mind's who? Mind's what? No way, Jose. No way, Jose. They can keep Mind's Eye where it's at. They can keep Mind's Eye where it's at. No. Mind's Eye is just, man, Mind's Eye is what I was talking about earlier in the beginning of the show. Like, the lack of passion, the lack of dedication. Like, it's sad, bro, because we have a lot of freaking developers out here that are just slacking, bro. And they're not putting their passion into these games. They're rushing these games out just to make money. Anonymous, what's up, bro? Just to make money. That's it. That's all they care about is money. They don't care about anything else. And obviously they paid the ultimate price for it because nobody really kind of bought that game as much as they were supposed to. So, Mines who? Mines what? No, sir. But hey, to each their own. Like you said, Konami need to hurry up with Delta FPS. A joke, yeah. I'm not touching that game until it's patched and ready to go. I'm a man of my word. If I say I'm not going to support something because of XYZ, I'm not doing it. And I have not bought Metal Gear Solid Delta. And I don't intend to until they fix the friggin' game. You know, because I'm not, nah, bro. Did I give you half the money? Did I give you half the money? You know what I'm saying? Did I turn around and say, yep, you know what? Here's half the money. Here is half the money. No, I did not do that. I gave you full price. I gave you full price for the game. So I'm expecting that in return. Like, come on. Like, that stuff pissed me off. Like, these developers doing half job. Oh, yeah. And then treating it like an afterthought. Bro, no. Because when we got to pay full price, we pay all the way. You know what I'm saying? We don't cheap out. You know what I'm saying? And be like, yo, here you go, half the price. Man, get out of here with that, bro. That's why I don't understand how these developers be getting away with what they get away with. And you have a lot of people that sit here and defend them. They ain't no defending this, bro. Right is right, wrong is wrong. And that is wrong to sit there and put out a game that's buggy and glitchy and having all kind of performance issues. And then we got to turn around. We, the gamers, we got to suffer. We got to turn around and spend full price on XYZ game. Nah, B. Nah, B. You can keep that. Like straight up and down, you can keep that. Man, get out of here with that nonsense. He said, Marlon, have you played Gear Club Ultimate 2 yet for Nintendo Switch? No, I have not. Switch OLED console graphics are amazing. Yeah, yeah, definitely. The OLED on that Switch is really, really good. And I can't wait for the Switch 2. I can't wait for the Switch 2. Like, I think it's going to be, Switch 2. The Switch 2 OLED. That's what I meant to say. The Switch 2 OLED. Can't wait for the Switch 2 OLED. I think it's going to be fire. If you guys ask me. You know, it's going to be fire. Make sure you boys hit that like button. Hey. Says I'm playing the printing right now. Pretty good. It said isometric GTA style, but played from the view of a cop. Good story. Oh, nice. Nice, man. Nice. All right, let me check the votes right quick. Let me check the votes. All right, so we had 284 votes. Thank y'all so much. Keep voting. I said, do you think that Naughty Dog should make Uncharted 4? 69% of you guys said yes, and 31% of you guys said no. Hey, let's get it, man. Appreciate you boys. Nah, yeah, you don't want Marvin to freestyle. Nah. You don't want Marvin to freestyle. No. Let's change the subject for a second. You don't want him to freestyle. Said Marlon, are you picking up Dying Light, the Beast? I'm not the biggest Dying Light kind of guy, so I'm not gonna lie to you. Probably not. Yeah. Uncharted 5. Yeah. You know what I meant. Yeah. Uncharted 5. That's what I meant. I just realized that typo right now too. I just remember. Not Uncharted 4. 5. Yeah, 5. That's what I meant. I meant to say 5. It says I'm all over the beast. I'm a zombie. Oh, okay. Hey, there you go. There is no hope. What's going on, family? Let's get it, man. You're the man, homie. Big dog up in here. Hey. L Unico, what's up, bro? Make sure y'all boys hit that like button. Hey, Anonymous, how's the family, man? Anonymous, what's poppin', man? Says I'm chilling, watching football in the background. Hey, my man. You that dude, man. You that dude. There's no hope. Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate y'all boys, man. Y'all some real ones. I appreciate y'all, man. I really do. Like I said, I need Sony to come out with a showcase or a state of play. Preferably a state of play, because that's what we're gonna get. But man, oh man. Are you guys ready for Wolverine? Are you guys ready for Wolverine? You're not ready. You're not ready, bro. You're not ready, bro. You're not ready. You're not ready. Rapper, what's going on, man? Hey. Check it. Let's give y'all something that I wrote. Listen. Yo, can't be Sunday without a freestyle. Listen. Check it. I beat my chest like I'm King Kong. Who's next? Play the b-ball, man. I'm the greatest. I'm shooting in the ball. Come on, get on this thing, man. The microphone, man. Ring a ding ding. Oh, it's my shorty ringing at me, my wifey. Stinging like a bee through the freaking bee, like Muhammad Ali. Chin check it, rearrange the place. Yo, I'm running that place. Going to the human layer. Man, I see you later. Peeling off in the Hellcat. Come on, baby. Yo, I'm smashing, I'm dashing. I'm going on a rampage. I'm mentally insane. I'm breaking it like carrots. I'm know who is behind this. It's the best lyricists. Hey. No problem, no rush, babe. We here. Love you. Tell me as I say hi. You say you ready for Wolverine? Oh man, I'm ready for Wolverine too, my brother. Wolverine, let's go, man. I'm ready for Wolverine, man. I am ready for Wolverine, man. I am ready for Wolverine. I'm ready. I'm ready. Hey. I'm ready for Wolverine, man. I don't think y'all boys ready for Wolverine. I think that game is gonna be insane, bro. Wolverine is gonna be crazy. Oh my God, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I said, Marlon, are you gonna? Yeah, I'm getting Ghost of Yote, bro. Wolverine is gonna be crazy, bro. It's one of those games that I'm just like, oh my God, bro. Bro. I don't think y'all boys ready for Wolverine, man. I don't think y'all boys ready for Wolverine, man. I'm just gonna keep it a buck, man. I don't think you boys are ready for Wolverine. I don't think so. So we're eating good, son. Battlefield 6, GTA 6, then PS6, then 2026, then Smash Bros 6. Woo! Man, you over there freestyling. I see you. Hey. Hey. Too many sixes, my brother. I'm telling you, man. Soros, I have a feeling Soros is probably gonna show up at like Soros is probably gonna show up Soros is gonna show up at probably, if we don't see it at this State of Play, then it's probably gonna be at the Game Awards. So we'll see what happens. Yo, King Mo, Ethiopian King is up in here. King Mo. Hey, says so ready for this heat to go away, fam. Bring on the cold weather. I know, man. This heat is no freaking joke, bro. I be outside just for a little bit and I'm just sweating like crazy. I mean, you can't go outside and do anything, bro. Like, it's nuts. It's absolutely freaking nuts. You know, you go outside and you're just like, oh my God, I'm ready to go back inside. I'm ready to go back inside. Like, oh, it's nuts, man. It says, looks like Nintendo bot. It said, I'm ready for Marvel's Wolverine. When the game, yeah, it's probably gonna be, probably 2026 if we're fortunate enough. Coleman Winter is on its way here. Ain't no sunshine. Ooh, Atomic, I already know you UK boys got it real bad. When it's cold, it's cold. You know what I'm saying? So Marlon, I'm hyped for the game marathon. Or I want to see more gameplay. At this point, I want to see more gameplay. Like, I really want to see more gameplay. I said, Marlon, did you watch the fight? No, I did not. I was just wait. I had a lot of stuff going on. I didn't even have a chance to be honest with you. So yeah, I didn't even have a chance to, bro. Like, oh man, I didn't even have a chance to. That's nuts. He said, Marlon, when is Sony PlayStation Showcase happening? What day? We don't know yet. The rumors are saying like, and it's probably going to be a state of play. It's probably going to be like a state of play, to be honest with you. And it might be later down in this month. So probably like the last week of the month or so. Probably like the last week of the month. So. It says, I'll drop you some cash next week. Got cracks appearing on my wall, so had to deal with that for last 2 weeks. Oh, you Atomic, are you talking about me? Or are you talking to somebody else in the chat? Do I like football? Yeah, I mean, not as much as I used to. But yeah, I do. I just haven't been following up a lot on what's been going down and everything. Oh, you talking about me? Oh, bro, appreciate that, Atomic. Yeah, man, I appreciate you, brother. Hey, every little bit helps, man, when you can, my brother. And I really hope that everything works out for you at the crib and everything, that you get everything fixed first, man. Family first, everything that you got going on first. Heard 25. Ninja, what's popping, bro? It says GTA is launching like a week or so after my birth. Oh, nice. That's a beautiful. He says underpinning the foundation has gone. Oh no. Oh man. Listen, I really hope that Atomic. I really hope that things kind of work out, man. I really do. I really hope everything works out in your favor in the name of Jesus, my brother. I appreciate you. I really do. You guys are amazing people, man. You guys really are. Oh yeah, I get back to your question there. Like I said, man, you know, I'm trying to weigh out the pros and the cons when it comes to that, but ultimately, like I said, would I want a PS5 showcase? Yes. But as of late, that would be a surprise. That would be clutch. That would be like Sony just like, all right, I got you boys. All right, cool. We're done. I got y'all. We're straight. That's it, you know, but I don't know, man. I don't know what Sony is going to do. And plans are subject to change too. But let's hope that we do get a state of play, at least a state of play, and we get to see Wolverine. If Wolverine is not at the state of play that they have planned supposedly for September, and I kind of do believe that we're going to be getting some sort of event because Ghost of Yote is coming out on the 2nd of October, which means Sony typically have some sort of event prior before their major releases so that they can do one last marketing push and stuff like that. So we'll see, you know, what ends up happening. What's up, Harlem? What's popping, bro? Welcome to the stream, my brother. Thank you so much, man, for the love and for the support. You guys, man, you guys are the reason why we keep doing these streams. You know, it's getting harder and harder and harder each and every day. And you guys come through and hang out and talk and, you know, make this even worthwhile, keeping pushing for you guys. So thank you, man. I said Marlon says you missed my chat. It said the game dev team do care about make great game, not woke stupid. Well, that's not every dev, man. Some of these devs, they just don't care. You know, they just don't care, bro. They just want to do whatever they want to do. And, you know, like I said, that's fine. But at the same time, it's like, come on, like, where is the quality? You know what I'm saying? Like, where is the freaking quality, bro? Come on, man. Let's see here. King Mo says, crazy how I've been around since you had only 19K subs on here. Really? You've been around that long? Wow, bro. We're almost pushing 60,000 right now. That is crazy. Hey, man. Hey, listen. You know what, King Mo? That lets me know that you're a real one, brother. That lets me, you're one of the real ones that have been coming back year after year, month after month, day after day. And I have nothing but love for you, man. Nothing but love for you, my brother. I appreciate you. I really do. I really do. This is why I go hard for you boys. You know what I'm saying? This is why I push as hard as I do for y'all. Like, straight up, man. You guys are amazing human beings. You guys really are. Trust me. He says, what if we fired everyone for their opinion? Nobody would have a job. Okay, so you know what, Ninja? There's levels to this conversation. Okay? You have to be a decent human being, right? You can't you can have you're entitled to your opinion. But when it comes to mocking someone that has passed away, that is of high profile, and you know the repercussions of that. You know, people are, let's not even get into that conversation again. Like, right is right, wrong is wrong. And that's not something to joke about. That's what I'm saying. You can have your opinion all you want. Everybody has an opinion. You see what I'm saying? That's your right as a person. Freedom of speech and your opinion, right? But when you step outside of the line with your opinion in regards to a delicate situation like that, what do you expect? You expect you're going to keep your job? I don't understand. Don't understand that. Like, you expect you're going to keep your job? If you was working for corporate America and you did the same exact thing that she did, what do you expect is going to happen? You expect they're going to keep you hired? Okay. If you don't see anything wrong with it, then hey, I don't know what else to tell you. I really don't know, man. But hey, that's not okay. That's not something to joke about, regardless if you like somebody or not. It's not something to joke about. But people do what they do, man. Do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody have their own likes and dislikes and what they think is right. And if you think not atomic, my man's Ninja. If you think that, hey, that was right, then hey, that's your opinion. You know, I'm not here to, you know, argue down in any kind of way. If that's what you think, then that's what you think. So yeah. Well, that's them, Ninja. That's them. That's them. That's them. So, hey, that's them. That's them. You know, people are going to do whatever they're going to do. I'm not here to justify anything. I'm just saying that was just 100% wrong on her part for doing that. Period. End of story. Period. This is why certain opinions you keep to yourself, because you already know when the heat comes, when it comes to what the repercussions are, you can't handle it because you know that you're in the public eye. You know you're working for a studio, a very good studio at that. So what do you expect? What do you expect is going to happen? You know what I'm saying? And what if that person takes it up a notch or a step further? No, that's just my opinion. Like that's just, come on, man. That's silly, you know, to even think that you're joking about something like that. Have some self-decency. You know what I mean? What if that was a family member, or would you joke about that? Is that something to laugh about? Come on, bro. I don't even want to talk about it anymore because it just pisses me off. It really does. There's no defending this at all. I don't know why people are trying to defend this. Like, you know, like have some self-decency, man. Like, regardless of what you believe or what you think, right? When somebody loses their life, that's not something that is funny or something to joke about or something to mock. Like, yeah, you can have your opinions, but come on. Like, you are someone that is working for a company that a lot of gamers respect and look up to. It's a very sensitive topic, right? And if people realize, you see how many people are like, oh, I'm not buying the game anymore. Like, you can't have that kind of bad publicity, especially with, man, listen, bro, it's so ridiculous even talking about it. Like, it's just, it's, I'm done talking about it. It is what it is. You know, people could just do whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know, you can have your thoughts and your opinion about stuff, but at the end of the day, like, you have to have some self-decency, right? To say, you know what? Nah, I don't like XYZ person, but I'm not going to say, you know what I mean? What I really want to say. You just, I don't know. But teach their own. Teach their own, bro. Do what y'all do. You know what I mean? If you think that was, you know, right, then hey, that's your business. That's your opinion. I'm not here to tell you otherwise. I'm done with this conversation because it's going to turn out to be something that it should not be. And I don't want to waste any more of my time even talking about it. It's water under the bridge at this point, and the damages are already done, and that should have never been the case. You look around, you see in so many videos talking about this topic, and it's like, bro, this is gaming that we're talking about. We're talking about video games, and video games is supposed to remain just video games and not into any other genre or any other kind of, you know, media for that matter. You know what I mean? But sometimes it gets mixed in, and here we are. But I don't know, man. The level of disrespect people have nowadays, it's crazy. But do what you do. You know, everybody do what they do. Most people don't understand that freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom from consequences. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But people are going to do what they're going to do. You know what I mean? People are going to do what they're going to do, and people are going to say what they're going to say. Say whatever you want to say. But just know that whatever you say out of your mouth, hey, just know what that comes with. You know what I mean? Whether it's good or bad. I'm just saying. So, hey, all I know is I'm not going to just throw away my career. If I was working at a company for 10 years, I'm not going to do anything to jeopardize that 10 years of employment for nobody. I don't care who it is, because I have a family to support and I have a wife to support. You see what I'm saying? And I have a roof over my head to support. Like, I'm not fixing to lose my job over, or risk losing my job over something crazy like that. You know, to even sit there and say something like that publicly. Why would you even say that publicly, bro? Like, why? Why don't you just keep that to yourself? But hey, to each their own. Everybody do what they do. Furious, what's up, man? He said, Marlon, he says, what do you think about the game called Blood? Blood Message. He says it's coming out next year. Yeah, it looks pretty good. He said, what game company said something? No, it's a developer. It's a developer from Sucker Punch, you know. And I'll have timestamps on it and stuff like, if you haven't heard about it, it's crazy. I don't even want to even talk about it because it's just so, people. That's all I can say, man. I'm not even going to go back into it because it's just crazy, man. But everybody do what they do, bro. It is what it is. No, I have not. I have not saw no fight. He said, dude, big Wolverine news. What's the big Wolverine news? What's the big Wolverine news? Hit that like button for your boy. What's the big Wolverine news? Appreciate you, boys. I appreciate y'all. I really do. Hit the like button for me. Yeah. I'm not trying to even speak on it because it's so, you know, it's so hurtful and shameful and makes zero sense to me. You know what I mean? And people are gonna always defend every single thing, regardless of if it's wrong or it's right. But let's just keep it gaming, y'all. That's all we can do right now. Just keep it gaming, and protect our space as much as we possibly can. That's it, 100%. But I love y'all. I'm not gonna keep up y'all time. I know it's Sunday. I know y'all spending time with your family and your friends and your loved ones. I appreciate y'all for being here today. I thank y'all for everybody under the sound of my voice right now. I pray that God will continue to strengthen you, keep you, guide you, and provide for you. You know, and thank y'all so much for supporting the show. You guys are awesome human beings. And hit the like button for me. Share out the stream. Let everybody know that, hey, we have something awesome that we're building here. And yeah, man, we're just going to keep riding out the rest of this year as much as we can. Just put God first, man. Put Jesus first, everything last. And that's all I got for you guys today, man. Thank y'all so much. I put a lot of energy into these shows. I don't know if you guys know, man. I try to be as entertaining as I possibly can for you guys. I know some of the jokes are cringe. I know some of the things are cringe, but I don't care because it's me being me. And as long as you guys get some sort of laughter out of it, makes me happy, makes my day. Because when this camera goes off, I don't know what you guys are going through. And all I can do is pray for you guys. And those of you who stepped up today and donate, man, may God bless you 100 times over for doing that. Because of your contribution and the kindness of your heart, you are stepping up and saying, hey, I want to see this show survive. I want to see Marlon continue to do what he do here. And for that, I'll say one love and God bless to you. And I pray that God will continue to bless your finances and bless your household and bless your health and bless everything that you're trying to do with your life. Okay? So one love and God bless. Like the great Etika would always say, please have yourself a beautiful one, man. Glory to God. Thank y'all. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, guys. And I'll see you guys on a brand new week. I pray that this week will be a blessed week, financial week, a prosperous week, a healthier week for you guys, mind, body, soul, and spirit. All right. And everything that we discussed today on this show was for the embetterment of our community and our gaming sector and all of that good stuff. All right. So I love y'all. Peace. We out of here. Love you guys. Stay up, man. Stay up.